Thursday, July 27th, 2023 Board of Equalization meeting to order. First item is a roll call. Mr. Brett Town.
Present.
Miss Eleanor Thompson.
Present.
And I'm Patrick Crowley, and I happen to be here. Notice of the meeting was properly posted. Okay, first item, discussion, possible action regarding approval of the minutes of July 19th and July 20th of 2023. Do I have a motion?
I move that we adopt and approve the minutes so presented.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay. Next item is property BOE 191, and I've got email here.
So we're gonna go ahead and give him a call since there are some that he, well, had the agreement on, and then those two that he doesn't work on.
Okay. This is Maldonado.
Correct.
And he's the one that emailed you guys this morning?
The person at extension 2122 is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
This is Patrick Crowley, Chairman of the Board of Equalization in Oklahoma County. We have a number of properties here that apparently you represent. Looks like you've withdrawn most of them, but there's a couple just hanging out here. If you intended to withdraw those two, it'd be helpful to know that. So anyway, that's our first call, and I hope somebody gets hold of us. Thank you. Bye.
Do
Would
you have a
you-
second number?
We have a general number for the office, if you'd like to call that.
Okay, let's just give it a shot.
I've had trouble getting a hold of him.
Thank you for calling Merit Advisors. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time, or please hold, and one of our representatives will be with you shortly.
Wait to help if I go to sleep.
Merit Advisors, how can I help you?
Yeah, this is Patrick Crowley, Chairman of the Board of Equalization in Oklahoma County. And John Maldonado, is he there?
I believe so. I can transfer you.
Thank you.
I knew that wasn't gonna work. Change the page.
Which ones do you show we don't have a withdrawal on or an agreement?
The person at extension 21.
Well, we already tried that. Let me see the minutes real quick.
Because I got all six.
So we have an agreement on 196.
So agreement on 196.
But 188 and 189, the ones that were not properly filed.
Yes.
He has not.
Okay, but it looks like there's withdrawals on here, 767, W 577, 391, W. Let's see, you got an agreement on that one. Withdrawal on this one.
You're doing that by the number and not.
Yeah,
the
I'm looking at
number.
the account number.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, I mean, and you've got the documentation for these, so, I mean, you can act
Okay.
on these, but.
All right, just for the record, we have an agreement on, BOE, which one?
196.
Should be your agreement.
Oh, yeah. All right, it's account number ending in 4482, it's BOE 196. We have an agreement of the parties, apparently, of $735,153.
Mr. Chairman, are we going to start with 190, number 2, 191, and then move down, or are we gonna?
Do the
You
agreement.
may just want to.
Yeah, we just,
acknowledge
let's do the agreement first.
Okay.
Even though that is like, whatever number that is on our docket, it's on down. But if we do the agreement first, we can then, hurry this process up.
All right.
Have an
So I
agreement.
move that we set the fair market value of BOE number 196 by agreement of the parties at $735,153.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, now, the rest of the docket, or at least through, our number 7, we have withdrawn, or an email that shows that all these were withdrawn by the taxpayer. So they have a right to withdraw at any time, so those appeals will not be in front of us. Then that brings us
Well, we should
to,
say that we should give them the number, shouldn't we?
should what?
Should we give the number, the BOE number?
We can do that, but the docket shows the BOE numbers. It's 191, 192, 193, 194, 196, and 197. And, wait, 196
196.
is the one we have an agreement on. So we've already done away with that, so it's 191, 192, 193, 194, and 197 that have been withdrawn. So they're no longer in front of us. Then that brings us to BOE number 188, which is number 8 on our docket. And this appeal was not properly filed because there is no account number. There's no figures at all. And for,
So I would refer you to his form. This is the format it was filed in. Did y'all got this packet? Okay. Just
Yeah.
want to make sure you see that.
and, yeah, they provided zero information,
Right.
so that one is not properly before us, and I would just deny that, have a motion in that effect.
We denied the appeal on, I move that we deny the appeal on BOE number 188 as improperly filed.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Brings us to 189, we have the same circumstance, we have no account number provided on the formal appeal docket, our paperwork, so, and no address. We got nothing except for the, apparently John Maldonado, who we can't get hold of today.
So I move that we deny the appeal of BOE number 189 as improperly filed.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, that's the end of the docket. Any citizens? Is Gretchen a citizen?
No.
And any comments from the board? we meet tomorrow and then Monday, and that Monday
is
is
correct.
sunny day.
Monday should be it. As far as I know, I think according to the schedule you gave me, there is still one possible owner that can submit stuff. I sure hope they don't submit stuff this late, because I understand you've been telling them to kind of.
Yeah, we
Kinda
don't
hurry it along.
anticipate that they will.
Absolutely. So we should be good. I'll adjust Monday's agenda based on the withdrawals and the improper filings. I know this guy's stuff took a while, so sorry he wasted everyone's time, but yeah.
Well,
Do,
that happens.
do we need the Board of Commissioners to extend us beyond the 31st?
You shouldn't need that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
that they would do it for just one person who hasn't filed it.
I just got a text from my coworker saying John with Merit Advisors just called, said he thought he had withdrawn everything. Please call him back.
Okay,
So
well,
we'll give him. Would you like to
call
call
him
him?
back and tell him, yeah, okay, I mean, that's fine,
Um,
except that we show that they have a joint agreement on the one. Which one are we calling here?
John Maldonado.
His direct line, supposedly.
I would not want to vacate our motions.
No.
The person at extension
All right, let's call him.
Yeah, here. I'll see if he called by a different number. Hey Peggy, did he give you a different number? Because we've been trying to call him and we just called him and he's not picking up. Did he give you a number? Okay. Yes, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Mhm. Perfect. All right, we'll give it a call. Thank you. Bye. Confirm this might just be the office number. Okay, well, we've got a number. It's not what he listed on his form,
All
but
right, let's shoot for it.
Cox Business. Your call may be monitored or recorded to ensure quality service. If you are calling about services for your Cox Business or corporate account, press 1. If you are calling about your Cox resident...
that's whatever.
He called somebody and said he thought he withdrew all these,
Correct.
which would include 188, 189, which we've
Denied.
He may have
we
just
denied
misunderstood.
anyway, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's a little confused.
Yeah, but his as a citizen comment, I would just like to say his filings, as you all know too, were very sloppy. It appears that his withdrawals.
And he
Okay.
knows better. And he knows better. He was with us last year.
Yeah.
Have you all been at disadvantage by the passage of that new law that prohibits you guys from having contractors appear in front of us?
We've had to do some shifting, and it's been, we've just had to make some changes, but working through it.
I think that was pretty crappy. Because they get to do what they say you can't do. Which I don't think was really aimed at Oklahoma County. I think it was aimed at the hinterland counties because they knew they were not equipped to, and that's where the majority of the property is. And they're not
Yeah, right.
equipped staffing to even know how to even read one of the reports. I mean, I know. I'm glad you're working through it.
It's created a bit of a hardship, but we're getting there.
I'm sure, yeah. Okay.
all right, well, apparently there's some statutory authority, but I haven't researched it, so I don't know. I don't think at this point, unless the rest of the board is aware of it, assessing cost to John Maldonado for the items on the agenda today for failing to withdraw them until.
I would suggest that a letter be sent to him informing him of how inconsiderate his filings were and how inconvenienced the board was, and that if you did it again next tax year, that we would request costs for our trouble.
I will,
Cite the statute.
yeah, I will reach out to my supervisor on the best way to go about that.
Okay. And then
Warning.
whatever you do, cite that statute.
Yes.
And then,
Especially this late in the session
Yes.
when we're already pressed for time.
Right.
So, yeah.
all right,
Okay.
seeing those citizens, well, I see all citizens, but no one wants to add anything, I guess.
Move that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Yeah.